So welcome again to our training session today. We are going to start this program with training. And then next time we'll follow up. And sometimes we can also do, a brief presentation. My name is Esther from Ghana. I'm an affiliate marketer with God Backup, a cloud storage company in USA. I love this product or this company because their product is digital. I've always wanted a digital product that I don't have to ship or deliver to anyone. It's, kind of pay as you go or use as you pay, so to speak. So I love this product for that. So today we're going to talk about how to start or initiate a conversation. So let me share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. Starting a conversation during the first meeting. Please, if you can see my screen, type a yes in the chat. I'm waiting for a yes in the chat. If you can see my screen, kindly type a yes in the chat, the screen I'm sharing. Right, so starting a conversation during the first meeting. So the best way to go about this is, please, you can take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this topic and take a screenshot of the body of the discussion. All right. So we know how uneasy it can be to start a conversation. Starting a conversation during your initial meeting can feel, uneasy, thrilling, but yet it can also be intimidating. Well, with a proper strategy, you can turn it into a seamless and pleasant interaction. So, and if you actually plan your strategy very well, your conversation will be warm. You can personalize it, and it will also be effective, especially if you make use of the tools provided through artificial intelligence. You give or leave a lasting impression during your conversation. So we're going to see some of the steps we can take to be able to start conversations, nice one, at our first meeting with our prospects. So first step is to start with a warm greeting. Start with a warm greeting. How does this work? If you can see my screen, please take a screenshot. So you begin with a friendly and open greeting. Just simply say, hello. It's so nice to meet you. Whether you are meeting a person one-on-one in person, or you are chatting with this person, or you're talking with a person over the phone, simply say, hello, it's nice to meet you. You see, that can set a positive tone for the conversation. This has worked for me. I also see that people use the same approach on me, either on phone, WhatsApp, Telegram chat, or social media, any other social media platform, Facebook. They just say, hello, it's nice to meet you, even if they don't know you. And then you go ahead to introduce yourself. So that is with this slide. That is with this slide. We'll now move to the next slide. The second step to take is use personalization. How do I mean? If you have any information about the person, maybe the person's name or the person's mutual interest, you add it, incorporate it into your greeting. For example, you say, hello, Mark, as you see here, or hello, Helen, my name, see, is Mark, or my name is Esther.
Guys, good morning. I just wanted to pop in on
Kindly mute yourself, please. Kindly mute yourself, please.
I just you how I'm feeling day 3 of being on the neutral switch, the morning. I slept.
All right. I'm sure that was a mistake. So, for example, hello, you call the person's name. I've heard you are also passionate about health, wellness. It's great to meet someone with shared interests. Now, how do you know that this person you're speaking to is interested in health or wellness program? It's because you check through the person's profile. So what does this mean? It means that before you approach someone on social media platform, make sure you go through the person's profile. Go through the person's profile information to get to know more about this person. Okay, thank you. So you talk about what the person is interested in. If you check my profile now, you will know what I'm interested in. And people have also used this approach on me, and I've used it on people. So we've seen the second step now. Okay, get to know, get information about the person you want to approach on social media, or you want to speak to on phone. Excuse me. Or you are meeting this person in person. If you're meeting the person in person, you can start a conversation by just talking about the person's dressing, the hair. Maybe you smell the perfume the person is wearing. You can talk about it by admiring it or appreciating it. You can talk about any little thing you observe around the person. If you're meeting the person one-on-one, maybe in a coffee shop, in a restaurant or something. And if it's on phone, you can even say something about the person's tone of voice. And if it's on chat, social media, you must get to know the person so you have something to speak about. All right, so even if someone sends you a friend request, you should actually find out who is sending you a friend request by also viewing the person's profile. Like today, while I was getting ready for this presentation or this training session, I got different alert from LinkedIn. The first of 5 people has viewed your profile. I'll need to follow up on them. But before I could do that, although I got their names, but I have to also go and check through their own profile to have something to say to them at the initial conversation. All right, so the next step to take, which is the third one, is to sprinkle some AI tricks to craft personalized, hellos that match each person's vibe. Right, some of us may not have access to AI, tricks. If you're not using any AI tool, but they are really, really available on social media and other platforms. Okay, you can even use Canva and use the magic write-up to create some of it. All right, so this vibe, will help you to bond over the person's mutual passion for what he's interested in, which is wealth and wellness. And this will help you to level up, to the person's interest. When people see that you are interested in what they are interested in, they seem to naturally bond or connect with you. Or you like, even if you're not interested, you like, you appreciate, you commented positively on what they are interested in. It draws them, they feel drawn, like drawn to you. So it's really, really, so this picture is showing, AI. So with AI, you can draft something, just say a brief things you want to say about somebody and let AI, write it up for you. With AI, you can even say, even with Magic Write-Up on Canva, you can ask Magic Write-Up to spice it up for you, make it more fun, what you want to say to someone, and it will write it up for you. You can check it and see if it's really what you want. When it's up to what you want, your taste, then you approve of it and copy and paste or save it. So this is the third step. You can make use of AI tricks, right? And the fourth step is you can encourage a dialogue by asking open-ended questions. That shows interest and allow the other person to share about themselves. So if, for example, you're meeting in person, look at this picture, you see that both of them are conversing. You don't just meet someone and begin to say, I am this and that and that, and I want to tell you something about. Some people do it. A lot of people have done that, use that approach on me, and I just wait for them to finish and I tell them what I want to tell them. A few days ago, I told someone, after she was done, even sent me her links and everything. I told her, I never asked you that. I never said I wanted to take a look at it. He said, really? I said, yes. She said everything without even allowing me to say anything. So now I understand what it feels like if I approach someone that way. So I mean, it has to be a conversational manner. You ask, not deep personal questions though, because you don't actually know this person. You're asking questions based on the background information you got from the profile or from the person's dressing, from the person's tone of voice, facial expression, if you're meeting the person one-on-one. Do you know that you can sense someone's, tone of voice from from typing a chat, through chat? You can. I do. You're chatting with somebody, you just tell the person, you sound so excited because of how the person is, the person's tone of voice or words. That is true. So you make room for response from the other person. Let it be conversational. You speak and you listen for the other person to also speak. You ask sincere and genuine question that indicates that you are interested in this person. Not just that you want to throw your business or your business idea on the person. You see, if you do that, if you just want to quickly do and throw your business idea on someone, you put them off. So the fifth step is to show that you're a good listener. Demonstrate active listening through nodding, eye contact. These are for people who meet in person. You see? And you respond to the conversation, effectively. So now, how do you show that you are nodding or you're responding when you're chatting with someone? Because now this is about social media. Most people use social media like me. It's a good platform for me. And if those around you, when you speak to them, they say it's a scam, there are some around you are not interested, they say all sorts of things, about the best platform to focus on, turn attention to, is social media. That is why you connect with people all over the world. So now, how do you show that you're responding when someone is speaking? Now you have asked a question, you want the person to respond. When the person responds, how do you show you're following, you are attentive, or you are listening? So there are many ways to do that. Yeah. When someone says something and you're supposed to say, okay, you said, okay. If it's all right, you want to say, you say, all right. You can even use emojis to respond, to show that you are happy, to show that you are listening, to show that you're excited, to indicate that you love what the person is saying. There are different emoji signs that you can use. So these are ways you show through chats that you are listening and you're responding. If you look at the pictures, you see that the individuals there are listening. They are listening, they are not looking down, they are focused, they are paying attention to what the person is saying to them on phone. And you can see that. So when you're also chatting, you show that you're not that the person has sent a message 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you've not responded. And the person will ask you, are you busy? Meanwhile, you are the one who actually, approach this person to converse with the person. So even if you're chatting with someone who is actually responsive and someone else sending you a message, don't be distracted, because if you're distracted and you decide to respond to that message and this person has responded and it's taking you like 2 minutes, 1 minute to respond, the person will feel you're not even serious. She's not even interested in me. So you put that person off. So this is a 5th step. So our training today is going to be a very short one. Now the 6th step, which is the final step, be yourself. Be who you are. Speak naturally. Be yourself. Don't try to add sugar and pepper or salt to yourself, so to speak. Remember, authenticity is key in conversations to connect. So you need to share your thoughts and interests naturally. And for you to be able to achieve that, you need to be yourself. Look at these pictures. They are 2 different people. So this one is not trying to be someone else. This one is not trying to be someone. They are themselves. So be yourself. When you are yourself, you're not focusing on what you're going to say, how I'm going to say it. I want to paint, carry my typing or carry my words. Then you will make mistake. You become nervous. But if you try to be yourself, then you will type and speak naturally. In fact, your words will show that you're speaking from the heart. You're being natural. In conclusion, start meaningful conversations by combining elements to create genuine connections right from the start. So we'll talk about AI, using it to carry your message or the information you want to send. We'll also talk about using emojis to express how you feel about what the person is saying, to express that you're paying attention, to express your interests. And here also says that you should do it right from the start. When you show interest in people, they feel it, they know. If you're there to start a conversation and build friendship before you introduce your business, the person you approach knows that this person wants to tell me about a business. But now you try to become friends first. That is a good thing. Enter the interaction with openness, be open-minded, warmth, make it very interesting, and a genuine curiosity about the person you are connecting with. Get to know this person. You can talk about the person's country, where you're from, tell the person yours. After you have said yours, you can ask the person. Then you talk about the weather condition over there, economic condition over there, and other conditions. If it's a country that you know that they are facing natural disaster or stuff, anything. I know if someone wants to chat with someone in Nigeria now, they are allowed to talk about economic hardships and other stuff. So show concern. It says it's genuine curiosity. When you're curious about something, you ask questions, but you should be genuine about it. This has made me to gain a lot of friendships on social media platform. People love me, actually. They respect because of the kind of relationship I started with them. All right. So show genuine interest in people. Your curiosity should be, don't just be, asking interrogative questions. Now you're asking me, where are you from? Are you someone asked me, are you a Ghanaian? You asked me already, where are you from? I said from Accra, Ghana. You haven't even told me who you are, where you're from. Another question is, are you a Ghanaian? So it is not like that. It is conversational. Naturally, when you ask someone, you tell somebody, please, my name is Esther, I'm from the person, and I'm Jane. So you introduce yourself first. You don't meet someone and begin to ask, what is your name? Where are you from? You see? And the person says, okay, I'm from Nigeria. Are you a Nigerian? That doesn't make sense, actually. You can put someone off and the person will just ignore you. So this is the conclusion. I hope we followed and we're taking screenshots. So in summary, we have discussed that we need to start a conversation or start conversations with friendly smile and interesting questions. Add personal stories and genuine kindness to create strong bonds through your interactions. These are the things we discussed earlier. So with regular practice, for you to achieve all of this, you need to practice. Practice. It's like you're coming to make a presentation. For you to actually present whatever material you want to present, you need to practice. You need to have a practice session. You're not a social media type. You've not been, starting a conversation with people on social media before. Now you're starting it because of your business. So you need to practice how to do it. So with regular practice and a boost of confidence, you will become a natural, become natural at engaging in conversation. Yeah. So it means you need to practice. So draft down what you want to say. Like we said, you can use AI tools or use Canva to design what you want to say. Like I did now, actually use Canva. Yes, the pictures I got them from Canva. All right. So you use it to draft what you want to say and practice to build your confidence, and you speak naturally. And make it short. Make it short. Your conversation should be short, not long. Remember to ask genuine questions. So this is the summary of what we've learned today. Please take notes, because in our next session, we are going to review how we have, utilized this, put it into practice, and then we're going to discuss following up. So our upcoming training will be focused on, or we'll focus on following up with prospects. Following up, as you can see in the picture. So this is the end of our training. Do you have any question? I can welcome a few questions or even more. But before we do that, I have to stop sharing so the video will not be too long for someone to. So please take screenshot. If you haven't, just leave a message in the chat, then I can take it from the beginning, that you take your screenshot, because that is why I did the write-ups, to really give real message. I didn't do outline. If I did outline, you have to complete the write-ups yourself. But I did this full brief write-ups so that it will stick here. You'll be able to remember it. When you look at it, you know what to do, because we are all beginners. We have new ones. For someone just registered yesterday and she's here. So this will guide her. That is why I did the write-up. Otherwise, I would have done outline. When I look at my outline, I know what to say. So I did this for the benefit of all of us. So if you have a question, please leave it in the chat. Thank you for staying quiet and muting yourselves. Do you need me to take this slide again from number 1, or we are cool? Please, if you need me to do that, type a yes. If no, type a no, so that I will know. Thanks for your time, and we'll see each other again in our next training session. Thank you so much. So the answer is no, thank you very much. Thank you.